Is it revealing of a greatest us this world can satisfy? What if trials of this life is from the heart and hardest nights? Are your mercies in disguise?
Pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, ewas ng sinakalan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyang ka ng mag-ibig, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mo bagaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iibig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtitingin. Luman ang araw ng walang pagsinta, mo'y langit sa piling ko. Aming higaya ng pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Mandaue ang among bayan, garbo alang sa tanan. Naghulagway sa kalampusan, pasalig na natuman. Ang katahong kadungganan, ganiyas nagiampingan. Ang dapit sa kaligayahan, angay nga panigindan. Magkatamis nga nitukon, sa ngalan mo madanihon. Ditoon ka masilakon, ning atong bagong panahon. Kabantog o kasulundon, mithi nga among panggaon. Hangtod sa kamatayon among mahalon, Mandaue nga bilihon. Pagkatamis na nitukon, sa ngalan mo madanihon. Ditoon ka masilakon, ning atong bagong panahon. Kabantog o kasulundon, mithi na ang panggaon. Hangtod sa kamatayon among mahalon, Mandaue nga bilihon.
You may now be seated.
Good afternoon, everyone. The Sangguniang Panlunsod is now in session. And the session is now called to order. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairperson, our 17th SP members, our guests, and colleagues in the city government of Mandaue. The time is 3:44 in the afternoon, and the following members present and on their respective seats are Councilor Seno, Councilor Villamor, Councilor Andaya, Councilor Basiga, Councilor Lumapas, Councilor Fortuna, Councilor Cortez Zafra, Councilor Arcilia Jr., Councilor Cabahog Jr., Councilor Delmar, Councilor Icalina, Councilor Flores Cabahog V, Liga President Borbajo, and SK President Humawas. We have a perfect attendance of the members in today's special session of the 17th Sangguniang Panlungsod ng Mandaue, Mr. Chairperson.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. With perfect attendance of the 17th Sanggunian, the Chair hereby declares a quorum. First item, Councilor Lumapas.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. A pleasant good afternoon to my esteemed colleagues of the 17th Sangguniang Panglungsod of Mandaue City, Mr. Presiding Officer, Honorable Mayor Tadeo Jovito M. Oano and his spouse, Ma'am Milani Jo Oano, Honorable Congresswoman Emery Lollipop Oano Dizon, and Ma'am Linda Oano, the Lone District of Mandaue, Honorable Olen Seno, and Honorable Alpi Uano, the board member of the 6th District, DILG Director Jerome Gonzalez, MCPO City Police Director Colonel Cirilo Acosta Jr., BFP City Fire Marshal Chief Inspector Alvin Torion, department heads of the Mandaue City Government of Mandaue, spearheaded by City Administrator Attorney Gonzalo Sali Maligon, barangay captains, barangay councilors, and SK Chairman, Mr. Mark Anthony Inoc of Mandaue City Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and various leaders of our business community, sectoral leaders and Muslim community, distinguished guests, and the rest of my fellow public servants here present. Pursuant to item number 3.0.0, I move that we create an ad hoc committee of 2 who will be in charge in fetching and escorting the Honorable Mayor Tadeo Jovito M. Oano to join the distinguished members of this august body for the first 100 days in office. And I further move that Councilor Eugene C. Andaya and Councilor Jennifer S. Delmar shall compose the ad hoc committee who will fetch and escort the Honorable Mayor from the holding area up to the rostrum. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Motion by Councilor Jimmy Lumapas to create an ad hoc committee to fetch the Honorable City Mayor Tadeo Jovito Oano, namely composed of Councilor Delmar and Councilor Eugene Andaya. Any second? Seconded in mass. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Councilor Lumapas.
may I move for 10 minutes recess, Mr. Chair?
10-minute recess is granted. Seconded by Councilor Gailio, Councilor Dante Borbao. request everyone to please rise.
100 days of progress, 100 days of service, 100 days of making a difference for every Mandauehanon. Ladies and gentlemen, with pride and gratitude, please welcome the man behind these first 100 days of meaningful transformation in the city of Mandaue, the Honorable City Mayor, Tadeo Jovito 𝐃𝐀𝐘𝐒.
Please be seated. Session is resumed. Again, may welcome Honorable Mayor Tadeo Juano in joining us this afternoon for his report in his first 100 days in office. Mayor Juano, you have now the floor.
To Vice Mayor Glenn O. Bersede, to members of the City Council, kanunay gapangga o gamahal sa mga Mandauehanon, Congresswoman Lollipop Oano Dizon, Board Member of the Lone District of Mandaue, Board Member Olin Seno, 6th District Board Member Alfie Oano, former Vice Mayor Inday Risa Sun Ruiz, members of my immediate family, kanunay gahatag na mog kusog ug kaisog, ang among inahan, Linda Oano. Nasad kuyog nato karong hapuna, members sa among kong immediate family, the quiet source of my strength, who prefers to stay behind the scenes, none other sa akong pinanggang asawa, Melanie Oano. Together with my kids, Bianca, Amanda, TJ, and Tad, my biggest supporter. My nephews and nieces, representative of the different national agencies, atong mga department heads, punong barangay, SK chairpersons, friends from the business sector, MCCI, PhilChai, Mandaue Host Lions Club, sectoral representatives, media, government workers, fellow Mandauehanons, may hapon kanatong tanan. When I took office, out of office, over 100 days ago, I called for unity, for us to rise above colors and stand together under one banner, one Mandaue. In these first 100 days, that call has begun to take shape. We set out with a clear goal to build a government that listens, includes, and acts. Because for us, inclusive governance is not just a slogan. It's our way of ensuring that every Mandauehanon, from barangays to the business sector, from the youth to our senior citizens, feels part of our city's progress. Every decision we've made and every project we've started have been guided by one promise: to serve with heart, lead with integrity, and rise together. These first 100 days have been about action. But more than that, they've been about collaboration, ug pagtinabangay. We work hand in hand with our City Council, led by our Vice Mayor Glenn O. Bersede, our barangay officials, our city employees, and our private partners. Nakiglingkod ta, nakigstorya ta, to show that we mean business and we mean real consultative governance. Together, we have proven that when unity leads, progress follows. What we have achieved so far gives us a glimpse of what's possible when we dream big, work hard, and serve with compassion. Let me begin by sharing one of our earliest and most important priorities, our healthcare services. We began where it matters most, the health and well-being of every Mandawihanon, aside from a modern city hospital which shall start construction early next year. One of my earliest promises was to strengthen our barangay health centers and bring medicines closer to those who need them the most. Daghang nangita og libreng tambal sa barangay health centers. This promise has been fulfilled. With the support of our City Health Office, nagsugod na kita og distribute og tambal sa tanang barangays, walay pili, walay kolor. This is worth 25 million pesos. Aron transparent ug matagaan ang angayan tagaan, we have posted the list of medicines nga available and set up a feedback system nga ang mga tao pwede makatawag o text pinaagi sa atong City Health Hotline ug Mandaue City Public Affairs Facebook page. Thank you, Dr. Debra Catulong and your team, Suset Sukalit and Sophia Lapinia. Doc, daghang salamat. And as part of improving services, we have ordered to expedite the renovation of the City Health Office comfort rooms. Last July, when we made our inspection in the City Hospital and former North Bus Terminal, we were left with undisposed infectious waste, which when left unattended may pose health risks to our residents. I'm glad to report that we have already ensured the proper disposal of those infectious waste, keeping our facilities safe and compliant with health standards. I think dako sa nakong pasalamat kang Architect Ara Barlam and Louis Bering and their team at MSEMRO for taking the extra mile on this. For the first time in 8 years, our Mandaue City Hospital performed a major surgery. A successful emergency cesarean section, and all it took for us to procure an automatic transfer switch worth 1.5 million pesos in order to avoid power interruption. This milestone is proof that our local hospital is regaining its strength and capability. My heartfelt thanks to Chief of Mandaue City Hospital, Dr. Ligaya Lacambini Dargantes, and her dedicated medical team for making this possible. Oftentimes, I hear feedback nga mas limpyo na mas paspas na atong serbisyo sa City Hospital nato karon. Ug pohon, Mandaue will have its own dialysis center to make sure that no Mandawihanon is denied care because of cost. Mapasalamaton ko nga with the help of our national government through Congresswoman Lollipop Owano Dizon, aduna kitay new funds for medical assistance for indigent and financially incapacitated patients program or MAIF nga nagkantidad og 10 bilyones pesos para sa atong City Hospital. This will align sa atong gusto to reduce the out-of-pocket expenses of Mandawihanons who are admitted sa atong hospital. Education remains among our top priorities. When I visited Mandaue City College early in July, I witnessed how partnership with the Mandaue Chamber of Commerce and Industry and the Filipino-Chinese Chamber made a real difference. In just 1 month to beat the start of classes in August, we built a canopy to be used as temporary learning facility tungod kay kulang ang atong mga classrooms. This is much better than the previous tents. The Cebu Mandaue Filipino Chamber of Commerce and Industries Incorporated provided the roofing materials, and the Mandaue Chamber of Commerce and Industry donated 50 wall fans and 150 armchairs, improving the learning environment for thousands of students. Daghang kayong salamat, MCCI, Marky, Pilchay. We also thank our Department of General Services, headed by Engineer Marivic Cabigas, for always heeding our calls, acting swiftly and promptly. Tagatawag na ko ni Engineer, murag malipong na siguro ni siya sa kadaghan na kong sugo. Salamat kayo, Engineer Vic. To help realize our dreams of a new and modern Mandaue City Hospital and Mandaue City College, we recognize that we cannot do this alone. That is why I personally went to Manila to seek the support of our national government for our hospital and college projects, to lessen our city's financial burden. With the help of Congresswoman Lollipop Owano Dizon and the national government, we have secured 215 million pesos for Mandaue City College and 387 million pesos for the Mandaue City Hospital and additional support for these key priorities. While we await the construction of the permanent Mandaue City College campus, we are also preparing for a mid-rise building from the Department of Education. Tungod sa atong hangyo to DepEd National together with Kong Lollipop, aduna na kini kahayag. Just a few days ago, the Department of Education Region 7 has written to us to inform that it has identified the mid-rise classroom infrastructure project at Paknaan National High School as one of the top priority programs and projects in the Regional National Investment Plan. This 700 million peso project aims to address the growing student population by building safe, resilient, and inclusive learning spaces for Mandauehanon learners. Mag-ampo lang ta na walay kakulian aron madayon na gyud kining damgo sa mga ginikanan ug batanon sa Paknaan ug nearby barangays. And lastly, I'm happy to report that our desire to improve our city e-library is now ongoing and will be operational in the next few weeks. This will provide a collection of around 140,000 ebooks, 35,000 videos, and 24,000 journals, among other resource materials. Once open, we will make our library services available 24/7. We said 3 months ago we will put more resources for garbage and flood management. Sayod kita nga it is a very challenging task because the city's drainage master plans requires billions of pesos. Our people cannot wait for long-term solutions. We need to mitigate now, so tabang sa atong City Development Council ug sa atong sangguniang panglungsod led by Vice Mayor Glenn Bersede, we were able to pass a 218 million peso supplemental budget in less than 2 months to finance our urgent priorities. Salamat kay Vice sa atong City Council. Tungod ana, on process na karon ang pag-acquire sa syudad og 2 ka vacuum trucks, apil na ana ang pag-abang og 3 ka compactor trucks og 3 ka dump trucks. Atong nahangyo sad ang DPWH nga mopahuwam sa ilang dredging equipment aron pag-dredge o palapad sa atong major waterways starting with Butuanon River. This has been ongoing for more than a month already. Now they are in Mahiga River. We're also arranging with UCLM through our CDRRMO to station a mobile suction pump in its premises aron mas paspas mo subside ang baha dihang dapita sa AC Cortez. We will execute the MOA very soon thanks to Attorney Augusto Go. We have also brought this concern to Cebu City so we can work together in finding solutions through this problem through Beyond Borders 4. I have also included in the proposed 2026 budget, which we had already submitted to our City Council last week, almost 200 million pesos for flood control, drainage improvement, and for desilting activities. I know dili pa ni paigo as we also have other projects, but this figure is bigger than 2025. Ako lang hangyo nga please manage your expectations because we cannot solve this overnight and we can't do this alone. We need the national government's support. When I assumed office, one of my first priorities was to put our city's finances in order. Transparency and accountability are the foundations of good governance. That is why we have implemented our biometric system despite the initial resistance. We want City Hall personnel, especially frontline services, to be at their station on time aron walay maghuwat og dugay or malangay nga transaksyon. We also found out that employee salaries were delayed for up to 3 months. We immediately addressed this and now salaries are released on time. Karon dili na in town sila mapahimuslan ug magkautang-utang. We have reduced the number of city-paid employees from 13,000 to around 7,000. Saving the city 100 million pesos for the remaining months of 2025. And we expect to save a little more from our austerity measures. This will minimize the deficit that our city has been experiencing since last year. We also have reviewed existing procurement transaction and discovered 2 units of 2017 model garbage trucks priced at 10.9 million pesos each, a deal clearly disadvantageous to the city. Market checks revealed that similar units were only worth 3 to 6 million pesos each, far below the 10.9 million pesos per unit for these trucks. The same amount could have brought up to 3 to 4 brand new trucks of better quality. That's why I ordered the return of those units and canceled that transaction. This is the same logic why we were decisive in removing and filing cases against those employees found guilty of anomalies at the city treasurer's office, as we cannot tolerate wastage of public funds. On a happy note, and which is also a sign that our housekeeping efforts are producing results, data shows that our collection has increased since we assumed office last July. For the business permit and license office, initial records show it has already surpassed its performance last year, where they collected 1.5 billion pesos. As of October 2025, they have reached 1.6 billion pesos with a couple of months left for the year. Congratulations to our BPLO through Attorney Lizer Malate and his team Attorney Bobong Seno, and our City Treasurer, Ms. Claire Cabalda. For our market, we have implemented a weekly flushing. Gawa sa mas hapsay sa mga niaging buwan, records show that the collection increased as well. In June, the monthly collection was 3.2 million pesos. Pagsugod nato sa July, it increased to 3.6 million pesos. For September, it further increased to 3.7 million pesos. Collection from delinquents was reduced from 752,000 pesos to now at 223,000 pesos. Daghang salamat to our market team led by Attorney Atina Duran and Malak Soko. Bisan pa man na interrupt atong momentum tungod sa linog, I'm sure we can recover ug mahimutang nabalik atong mga vendors very soon, as I have made sure nga makuha dayon ang nahugno nga concrete canopy. Part of our goal in improving city services is ensuring that our facilities are clean and functional, and dignified spaces for both our employees and the public. When I first inspected City Social Welfare Services Office in July, I was surprised to find out that we had no facility for rescued children and individuals. It was such a revelation considering nga gamay raman unta ug gastuhan for a highly urbanized city. I immediately ordered that a new safe and secure center be built from an existing dilapidated room. It is now called Dangpanan, an appropriate word. The CSWS Dangpanan Holding Center is now fully functional, a safe and temporary shelter for street dwellers and minors while their situations are being addressed and they are prepared to reunite with their families. Daghang salamat to our CSWS personnel led by Dr. Laidisa Gochoco, Dr. Michael Pilaggio, and Joyce Buntilao. The same is true for our Animal Bite Treatment Center. For months and years, clients had to wait in exhaustion sa kainit, ubo sa tulda gawas sa atong City Health. In just 2 months, we were able to do that. Now our Animal Bite Center is transferred to a bigger location. And our Traffic Enforcement Agency of Mandaue continues to uphold discipline and order in our streets. In September, team apprehended several trucks with muddy tires that dirtied the access road from Kansaga Bridge to UN Avenue, contributing to the build-up of dust and mud in Barangay Umapad. At least 20 trucking companies operating yards in Umapad were identified as possible sources of road pollution, and their representatives have been summoned to ensure full compliance with city regulations. We have ordered a cleanup of the affected road and directed stricter enforcement to maintain cleanliness and public safety in our city's main thoroughfares. Daghang salamat to Team Head Hil Rituya and his entire enforcement team for their vigilance and quick response in upholding order and discipline on our roads. Public safety and orderly governance have always been at the heart of my administration, because when our people feel safe, our communities can thrive. One of the first things we looked into was the condition of our skywalks. These are places that thousands of students and workers use every day. Many of them were poorly lit and unsafe, especially at night. So we acted quickly. Now all our skywalks are lighted and with the presence of security personnel, either CSU or barangay tanods, to guard the area. Through the Adopt a Skywalk program, private partners help repaint, light, and maintain our skywalks. Today, if you pass by some of our ongoing beautification works, you'll see the difference. Brighter, cleaner, and safer walkways para sa tanan. And this is only the beginning. Soon, all skywalks across Mandaue will have the same level of improvement. Public safety is everyone's responsibility. And we are stronger when we work together with our mission of creating a better and brighter Mandaue. We have improved street lighting along AC Cortez going to the First Bridge, A. Del Rosario Street traversing Giso and Mantuyong, and SB Cabahog from Tribunal Centro to Ibabaw, making our roads safer for motorists and pedestrians. A fulfillment of what I promised during my inaugural address last July. We also strengthened our security presence with more roving patrols, increased police visibility, and active coordination with our barangay tanods to ensure the safety of all Mandauehanons, especially our students. And we have also sustained our anti-criminality and anti-drugs campaign. We thank our Mandaue City Police, led by City Director Colonel Cirilio Acosta, and the cooperation of our barangay officials. Soon, Mandaue will have libreng sakay vehicles plying our city's main routes to ferry commuters. Every peso saved at this time is very much important to our constituents, especially our students. This will be a first in many years. Simple as they may seem, these improvements make a world of difference. I extend my gratitude to MCCI President Mark Enoch and all members of the business community for their support and partnership on these projects. These efforts reflect the trust and confidence of the private sector in our leadership. Daghang kayong salamat ninyo. And prove that progress happens faster when we are one. In times of crisis, true leadership is measured not by words, but by how quickly and compassionately we act. When the 6.9 magnitude earthquake struck northern Cebu, our city did not hesitate to respond. Even though Mandaue also felt the tremors, we knew that others needed our help more, and we were ready. Through Executive Order number 2025-036, we strengthened our disaster preparedness and inter-LGU coordination. This allowed our Mandaue City Humanitarian Emergency Assistance Response Team to be among the first to respond to our neighbors in need. 20 of our brave MHART personnel were deployed immediately at 6 a.m. the following day to Bogo City, bringing with them essential equipment like water filtration system, vehicle, ambulance, rescue trucks, and power tools to support rescue and relief operations. Working hand in hand with the BFP, PNP, and other agencies, our team helped retrieve 3 victims and provided vital assistance. Thank you to our Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office, headed by Buddy Alain Ibanez and Noel Nelson Ababon, for their quick, coordinated, and reliable response. Bad, inyo para ba kong pasayuhon ugma para sa katong executive course? Nya imo pa jud ko pa eksaminon. But our response didn't stop at rescue. We knew that disasters also leave invisible wounds, fear, anxiety, and grief. That's why our psychosocial response team was deployed to Bogo City and Tabugon to help men's spirits and provide comfort together with volunteers from CSWS and SAMSO. Thank you, Attorney Ben Manzano, Calvin Calvadores, and Nino Dargantes. City Health Office, and students and volunteers from UC and USC. They offered psychological first aid, stress debriefing, and comfort to those shaken by the quake. They reached over 130 individuals in Bogo and 176 in Tabugon, reminding our fellow Cebuanos that in times of hardship, Mandaue cares and stands with them. We also shared what we could. Together with the City Council, led by Vice Mayor Glenn O. Bersede, we personally turned over 1 million pesos each to 7 LGUs: Bogo, Sugod, Borbon, Tabugon, Medellin, San Remeo, and Daan Bantayan. 3 separate city teams went on the ground to ensure that aid reached every recipient quickly. Because in moments like this, generosity and solidarity define who we are as a people. And while we extend our hand outward, we also look inward, addressing our own challenges here at home. After the recent episodes of earthquakes, together with our City Engineering Office, headed by Engineer Andres Suson and Engineer Testibon, with our focal persons, Engineer Daisy Toledo and Engineer Rainer Ingles, and Office of the Building Official, headed by Engineer Cristal Comon, with Lloyd Curiba, we conducted immediate post-quake inspection to ensure the safety of our schools, public market, and buildings. Our disaster response reflects what Mandaue stands for: a city that acts and a city that leads with compassion. On housing, our HUDO has already done an initial inventory of government and city-owned lots, housing sites, and number of individuals belonging to the informal settler families. Kini nga datos atong kinahanglan sa pagtabang ani nga sektor. I thank our HUDO led by Carlo Cabahog and Rami Inopiques for their commendable efforts. In fact, we have an initial good news on this. The FF Cruz family has decided to donate a portion of their property in Barangay Subang Dako, consisting of 6,000 square meters. Dako kayo ni natong kalipay. We are now arranging the documentation for these accomplishments. To support our City Vet Office, atong gipadali ang pag-purchase og bag-ong sakyanan for animal rescue. We also strengthen our emergency and health services with the deployment of 4 new patient transport vehicles. 3 of these were assigned to the City Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office and 1 to the City Health Office, fulfilling my earlier commitment to Dr. Debra Catulong. On October 8, we received another PTV from the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office at Toyota Mobolo, Cebu. These new vehicles allow us to respond to emergencies more quickly and provide better medical support for our people. And in solidarity with the new administration, our SK Federation voluntarily returned the 15 vehicles previously assigned to them, allowing us to reallocate this to offices and departments that needed them the most. Daghang salamat sa atong Sangguniang Kabataan Federation President, Gail Humauas. Thank you kayo. Chairpersons from the other 14 barangays for your cooperation. We also thank other departments who have been helpful and have done a lot for the last 3 months. But because of length and time constraints, I could not anymore include their reports. But allow me to mention some of them, like Attorney Van Chanero and his team at our budget office. Attorney Van, salamat kayo. Architect Marlo Ocliasa and his team at CPDO, akong schoolmate sa high school. Christian Cabahog, Shunette Gobalani and their team at MIPTAC. Sean, salamat kayo. Joy Tabal, Leila Quizon and their team at the Mandaue Sports Office. You can just imagine in 2 months, they were able to assemble the biggest delegation so far from Mandaue City to the Batang Pinoy Games, who as we speak are proudly competing in General Santos City and carrying the banner of Mandaue with pride and determination. I also thank Dr. Mussolini Soliva and his team at PESO, Dr. Karen Miriles and her team at CityVet, our legal office, our command center, accounting office, and the rest of City Hall departments and offices. Salamat for responding to the call. As I look back on our first 100 days, I am reminded that real progress does not happen overnight. It begins with trust, teamwork, and a shared vision. We've taken the first step toward inclusive governance where every Mandauehanon has a voice and every sector has a role to play. In 2 to 3 months, we can see some more fruits of our hard work. Mauna unya ni ang dagway sa atong sports complex. Sa beautification sa atong Center Island sa Owano Avenue, North Reclamation Area, and AC Cortez Avenue. Through the private support of FF Cruz and soon to open Ayala Mall in Mandaue Gatewalk Central, Mandaue Drive and Lugarta streets will become more vibrant. All these changes and initial success are a glimpse of what is to come. Mahimo ni nato basta magtinabangay lang tang tanan. So let us continue to move forward together with courage in our hearts and unity in our steps. With the support of Mayor Glenn Bersede, our city councilors, our barangay and SK official, our City Hall employees, our partners in the private sector, and of course, our fellow Mandauehanons, let us keep working with open hearts and a united purpose. We share one vision, we pursue one goal, we serve one city. Because we are not just building projects, we are building trust, community, and legacy. And together, we are stronger because we are one Mandaue. Daghang salamat ug maayong hapon kanatong tanan.
Daghang salamat, Mayor 𝐃𝐀𝐘𝐒. And again, let's give Mayor Jubito Uwano a big round of applause. So is there any motion to adopt, Councilor Lumapas?
Mr. Chairman, I therefore move for the adoption of the report of the first 100 days in office of Honorable City Mayor Tadeo Jubito M. Uwano. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Motion by Councilor Lumapas to adopt the report of our beloved City Mayor 𝐃𝐀𝐘𝐒 Uwano. Any second? Seconded in mass. Is there any item to be discussed?
Mr. Chairman, there being no items to be discussed, I respectfully move for adjournment of today's special session.
Motion by Councilor Lumapas to adjourn in today's second special session. Seconded by Councilor Borbajo. Session adjourned. Thank you very much.
As we close this meaningful celebration of Mayor Tadeo 𝐃𝐀𝐘𝐒's 100 days of service, we look back with pride at how far we've come and look ahead with hope for what more we can achieve together as one Mandaue. Once again, congratulations to our city government and to Mayor 𝐃𝐀𝐘𝐒 for 100 days of meaningful service and dedication. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall now proceed with our photo opportunity. May we request Honorable Mayor 𝐃𝐀𝐘𝐒, Vice Mayor Glenn Uwano Mercedes, City Councilors for a photo op. Request Congresswoman Lollipop Uwano Dizon to join the photo op. At this juncture, may we request our board member of the Lone District of Mandaue City, board member Attorney Olin Seno, and our board member from the 6th District of Cebu, board member Alfred Francis Uwano to join the photo opportunity. And now we request the heads of the national agencies to join the photo. Please prepare all our punong barangays. After all the punong barangays will be the SK chairpersons. may we invite the Mandaue Host Lions Club to join the photo. Thank you very much from our partners from the Mandaue Host Lions Club. Now, the Mandaue Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Thank you very much, MCCI. Now, we have the Mandaue Filipino Chinese Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Now we request our sectoral representatives to join the photo. Senior citizens, solo parents, PWD, youth, the LGBT, men and women. And now, may we call on our department heads to join Mayor Jonky and our City Council for a photo op. Ganahan ko sa live feed. Thank you very much to our City Council and board members and Kong Lollipop. Thank you. Now, may we request the first family to join the photo. Now, may we request the nephews and nieces? Oh, hold on. All right. We have Kong Lollipop, former Vice Mayor Indaynari Soon Ruiz, and Board Member Onlene Seno for a photo first, to be followed by the nephews and nieces of Mayor Jonky Uwano. Now, may we request Madam Linda Owano to join the photo. Together with the first family. We request our City Council for a photo op. Requested by Mayor Jonky, of course. The City Council only. Hi. Today is not only a celebration of accomplishments, but of unity, the very spirit that binds every Mandauehanon in service and progress. Let us all be entertained by the graceful and colorful performance of the Mandaue City Cultural Dance Troupe, followed by the soulful voices of Ace and Angel. With every beat of the drum, a story awakens. A story of a people molded by time, tested by trials, and bound together by tradition. This is the heartbeat of Mandaue. This is the soul of the Mandaue Festival. Born from the legend of the Mandaue vine and the ancient waters that once carried trade and culture, the Mandaue Festival is far more than a celebration. It is a living, breathing legacy. And today, that legacy bursts into life through the unmatched artistry, unwavering discipline, and burning passion of the Mandaue City Cultural Dance Troupe. See the pride, feel the spirit, experience the power. This is Mandaue Festival!
Sulong Mandaue, magpadayon ta. 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 Mga Mandaue, magpadayon ta. Sulong Mandaue, magpadayon ta. Sulong Mandaue, magpadayon ta. Mandaue, Mandaue, magpadayon ta. Sa ulugon ta, Mandaue, Mandaue, sa ulugon ta. Mandaue, bukto sa atong kalikon, 𝐃𝐀𝐘𝐒 kamanggihatahon. Kita magpadayon, Mandauehanon, dali magmalipayon ta. Kay takna taami ana, magdungan nga awiton ta. Mandaue, magpadayon ta. Magpadayon ta. Sulong Mandaue, magpadayon ta. Sulong Mandaue, magpadayon ta. Sulong Mandaue, magpadayon ta. Mandaue, Mandaue, magpadayon ta. Sa ulugon ta, Mandaue, Mandaue, sa ulugon ta. Pasalamatan ta ang atong patron, wala ang Senyor San Jose Dalaygon. Mandaue karon nagmalambuon na, nabantog sa liang bibingka. Masaryal tagaktak uguban pa, kauswagan mo maghari ka. Mandaue, magpadayon ta. Mandaue, magpadayon ta. Sulong Mandaue, magpadayon ta. Sulong Mandaue, magpadayon ta. Sulong Mandaue, magpadayon ta. Mandaue, Mandaue, magpadayon ta. Sa ulugon ta, Mandaue, Mandaue, sa ulugon ta. Mandaue, bukto sa atong kalikon, 𝐃𝐀𝐘𝐒 kamanggihatahon. Kita magpadayon, Mandauehanon, dali magmalipayon ta. Kay takna taani ana, magdungan nga awiton ta. Mandaue, magpadayon ta. Magpadayon ta. Sulong Mandaue, magpadayon ta. Sulong Mandaue, magpadayon ta. Sulong Mandaue, magpadayon ta. Mandaue, Mandaue, magpadayon ta.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mandaue Festival! Daghang salamat, Mandaue City Cultural Dance Troupe. Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue this wonderful evening, we now invite everyone to enjoy the dinner prepared for tonight. Please be informed that we have a two-way buffet set up for all our guests. Kindly proceed to the buffet area and feel free to help yourselves to the delicious dishes specially prepared for this occasion. For our VIP guests, your food will be graciously served at your table. Please relax and enjoy the service. Once again, thank you and bon appetit. To continue our evening of celebration, let us now be serenaded by the soothing voices of two talented artists who will fill the night with music and emotion. Please welcome Ace and Angel.
Like a small ball on the ocean, sending big waves into motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion.
To all those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain. I was screaming loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time?
This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. I still got a lot of fun left in me. Losing friends and I'm chasing sleep. Everybody's worried about me. In too deep, yeah, I've been too deep. And it's been 2 years, I miss my home. There's a fire burning in my bones. I still believe,
I still believe,
I still believe.
to all those things I didn't say, inside my brain. I was screaming loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time?
This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on, so right now all is wrong. I'll be my fight song. And it's all I can, nobody else believes. I still got a lot of fun left in me. Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion. Like how a single word
can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but we can make an explosion.
This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on, so right now all is wrong. I'll be my fight song. And it's all I can, nobody else believes. 'Cause I still got a lot of fun left in me. I still got a lot of fun left in me.
All right, thank you so much. Maayong adlaw kanaton tanan, maayong adlaw Mandaue City. It is such an honor for the both of us to be here this afternoon to perform for all of you.
And yes, we would like to thank you all for having us once again here for the second time. It's my second time here. And yes, we have prepared beautiful songs for all of you. And
Yes,
this time,
as you enjoy your early dinner, we have prepared beautiful songs for all of you. And if you know some of these songs,
Yes.
pwede rin mo sabay.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ace.
I have loved you only in my mind, but I know that there will come a time. Feel this feeling I have inside. I'm a hopeless romantic, is what they say. Falling in out of love, just like a play. Memorizing each time, I still don't know what to say. What's to say? Come on, sing with me now. Don't know what to do whenever you want me. Don't know what to say. My heart is loaded in tears. When you pass by, I could fly. Every minute, every second of the day, dreaming of the most special way. Here beside me all the time. All the time. I love you and I always will. Call it crazy, but I know someday you'll feel this feeling I have for you inside. I'm a hopeless romantic, I know I am. Memorize all the lies, but here I am, struggling for words. I still don't know what to say. What to say? Don't know what to do whenever you want me. Don't know what to say. My heart is loaded in tears. When you pass by, I could fly. Every minute, every second of the day, dreaming of the most special way. Here beside me all the time. All the time. What to say? Don't know what to do whenever you want me. Don't know what to say. My heart is loaded in tears. When you pass by, I could die. Every minute, every second of the day, dreaming of the most special way. Here beside me all the time. 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 Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Angel Maranan.
All right, this song that I'm going to sing is actually a song request. You've broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round. Well, you can find a fighter, but I see in you, so we're gonna work it out and move mountains. We're gonna work it out and move mountains. Her eyes are like the the silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet and move mountains. We're gonna work it out and move mountains. Her eyes like the day. Her eyes unafraid will rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again for you, for you, for you, for you. All we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other. We will rise, and we will rise. Rise up, rise like the day. We will rise up in spite of the end. We will rise, I'll do it 1,000 times again. Rise up, how the waves will rise up in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again for you, for you, for you. Again and again. Thank you so much.
All right, here's an OPM song that we're gonna have a duet. This is from KZ Tandingan and TJ
Mandaue.
Mandaue.
Alright, so if you know the song, you can sing with us.
Di man araw-araw na nakalito, at ilang beses na rin tayong humihindi. Di na utilan ang ating mga tampuhan. Away pati natin di na namamalayan. Eto tayo sabay-sabay sa huling panahon. Babalik pa rin sa yakap mo hanggang sa huling panahon. Pipiliin kong maging sa'yo, ulit-ulitin man. Nais kong malaman mo, iyo ako. Panglagi
emosyonan pag napaligiran ang ingay at ng gulo. Di ko mababalik ngiti mo sa mundo. Oh, heto tayo
sa uli.
palagi.
Babalik pa rin sa yakap mo hanggang sa huli.
Sa huli palagi.
Pipiliin kong maging sa'yo.
Ulit-ulitin
Nais kong malaman.
Nais kong malaman iyo ako.
Sa pagdating ng ating pilak at ginto,
Diamante may abutin, ikaw ba rin aking bituin? Natatangi kong dalangin hanggang sa huli sino.
sa huli palagi. Babalik pa rin sa yakap mo sa huli palagi. Pipiliin kong maging sa'yo. Ulit-ulitin man, nais kong malaman mo iyo ako.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you. All right, here's an OPM classic from the 𝐃𝐀𝐘𝐒. There I was, empty piece of a shell, minding my own world without even knowing what love and life were all about. Then you came, you brought me out of the shadow, you gave the world to me, and before I knew it, there I was so in love with you. Come on, let's sing it together. You gave me a reason for my being, and I love what I'm feeling. You gave me a meaning to my life. Yes, I'm going beyond it, and it all began when I met you. I love the touch of your hand, and when I look in your eyes, I just know, I know I'm on to something good, and I'm sure my love for you will endure. Your love will light up my world and take all my cares away with the aching part of me. You gave me a reason for my being, and I love what I'm feeling. That's right. Yes, I'm going beyond existence, and it all began when I met you. Show me how to love, show me how tomorrow and the day my love is different from the yesterday I knew. You taught me to love, and darling, I will always cherish you today, tomorrow, and forever. my love, who could ask for more? You gave me a reason for my being, and I love what I'm feeling. You gave me a meaning to my life. Yes, I'm going beyond existing, and it all began when I'm in you. Oh, you gave me a reason for my being, and I love what I'm feeling. You gave me a meaning to my life. Yes, I'm gone beyond existing, and it all began when I met you. When I met you. Thank you so much.
A few solemn moments is all that we share. You've got your family and they need you there. Though I've tried to resist being last on your list, but no other man's gonna do. So I'm saving all my love for you. It's not very easy living all alone. My friends try and tell me find a man of my own, but each time I try, I just break down in pride. 'Cause I'd rather be home feeling blue. So I'm saving all my love for you. You used to tell me we'd run away together, but love gives you the right to be free. You said be patient, just wait a little longer, but that's just head over the sea. Of course you get ready, just a few minutes more. Gonna get that feeling when you walk through that door. It's a night, it's a night for a feeling alright. We'll be making love the whole night through. So I'm saving all my love. Yes, I'm saving all my love. Yes, I'm saving all my love for
The amazing Angel Maranan. Wow. Now here's another OPM song by Mr. Basil Valdez. It's called You. Para ka natin tanan. The strength, the will to get on. No one else can make me feel this way, and only you can bring out all the best I can do. I believe it's earned the tide, make me feel good inside. You push me up I'm about to give up. You're on my side, but no one seems to listen. And if you go, you know the tears can help show. You break his heart and set it apart. Suddenly the madness starts. It's a smile, face, a lip and a neck. Those sweet little eyes that stare at me and make me say I'm with you through all the way. 'Cause it's you who fills the emptiness in me. It changes everything you see when I know I've got you with me. When I'm about to give up, you're on my side when no one seems to listen. And if you go, you know the tears can help us show. You break his heart and set it apart. Suddenly the madness starts. Those sweet little eyes that stare at me and make me say I'm with you through all the way. 'Cause it's you who fills the emptiness in me. Magkahiusa maning kamot pag pinabangay ta. Busa higalawan Mandaue ang pag